Howard, we really have to focus on what you do with a troubled blue chip. First of all, do you own shares in Boeing?
We do own Boeing. We do own Boeing. We are underweight Boeing versus our index. We have been overweight Boeing at various times in recent years, but presently we're underweight.
I want to show the chart again. We showed this earlier. We're going to do Apple later in the hour, we hope, depending on news flow with Howard as well. McKinnon, note the headlines coming out on the United Kingdom. This is Boeing back 30 years. This is when Howard Ward in his ute. And up we go with a remarkable stability, maybe a blue chip malaise there, a blue chip malaise there. Look at this leg up, Howard, which forced you to go underweight. Can you use this opportunity to reposition in Boeing, or do you really have to wait for a center tendency, which could be down to $200 per share?
Well, Tom, this is one of America's great companies, no doubt. And I don't think there's any need to rush in right now and go back to a full weight or an overweight. I think time is on your side. And I say that because the global economic growth numbers are coming down. And that's not necessarily good for Boeing. It's bad for Boeing. We have to get to the bottom of what caused this most recent crash in Ethiopia. Was Boeing at fault? Was there some other reason for the crash? So I think patience is fine.
Okay, fine. Francine?
Okay, so patience, but Howard, if there was something, I mean, if this particular plane model were to, be discontinued or something like that, which at the moment is 100% speculation. We're waiting for the black box, so we don't want to speculate or put rumors out there. But what would it take for you to cut actually your exposure to Boeing?
Well, I don't think that. I think the issues confronting this plane, which have been changes in the software, so that when a plane, in this case, possibly took off, if the software senses that the plane's altitude was climbing too fast, it pushes the nose down. And the pilots have to disengage that system in order to gain control of the aircraft manually. And the problem with the Lion Air crash last year was that they didn't do that. And I would have thought that the pilots had all been well trained now, that if that kind of a problem did surface, disengage that system, take control of the aircraft. We don't know whether that happened or not. I have a lot of confidence in Boeing. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt in this case. There might have been some issue with the education of pilots with this new system. Maybe that, wasn't done as well as it could have been done. But I don't think this is going to be any kind of a game changer for Boeing. But the stock has done very well. I would probably just wait and let things settle.